Hi everybody, today we're going to learn how to create this graphic using Canva. What you'll need is to sign up for a free account on canva.com. You need to have a picture available that you have uploaded on your computer and text that you want to overlay on top of the picture. Okay, so here we are on canva.com. I've already logged on with my username and password. If we look over here in the middle of the screen, you'll see all of the designs that Canva has already created. If you hold down this scroll button, with your left scroll bar with your left button, you can move it from the left to the right and see all of the options that are available. We are going to do this Facebook post today. If you hover over it, you can see the dimensions, and each of these designs has a name and dimensions. We're going to use this Facebook post today. Okay, we gave it a second to load. Now we're going to give our design a name. We're going to call it Happy Friday. And I clicked over to the side to deselect that. If you look at that white box, that's the design that we're actually that's the dimensions of the design that we're going to use today. Over here in the left on the menu, you can see there are different options for you to look at. There are search, layouts, text, background, and uploads. If you do search, you can enter something in that search bar or click on one of those folders, and there's so many options inside those folders. You can just spend a lot of time looking at them. There's this layout menu item, and these are designs that Canva's already created. You could choose one of those. You could modify the words to fit what you're looking for. And if you choose one of those, if they don't say free on them, then they cost $1 a piece. If you click on text, this is where you can add text, you can add lines of data, or you can pick one of the objects that they've designed for you. You can change the wording and the font. If you click on background, they have solid colored backgrounds or other backgrounds that have designs in them. If they say free, they're free, and if they don't, then they cost you $1 a piece. We are actually going to upload a picture. So I clicked on upload, and now I'm going to click on upload your own images, and now I'm going to double click on this picture of the flowers. That's the graphic that we're going to design today. I'm waiting for that to become a solid color. It has. You don't want to load it while it's changing colors. You want to wait for a second. So I just clicked on it, and now it's appeared over in our design area. And if you notice, there's white space around the picture, and we are going to resize our image so that it fills up that whole space. If you look down here in the corners, you can see where you can resize the element. If you hold down your left button in that circle, then you can move it around. We're going to make it go way outside of our box so that we have so that we can move that image around and move the flowers to where we want them. So I've resized the image. Now I'm going to click down in the middle of the picture and hold my left button, and I'm going to drag the image around until I get it where I want it, because I want those flowers to not be covered up by the text that I'm going to add. So I just moved it around a little bit more. And now I'm going to go over to the text. I'm going to hold down this scroll bar with my left button. I'm going to move it down because there is a circle that I already know I want to use, and I just have to find it. Here it is right here. I'm clicking it with my left button, and now it's put it over here in my image. And the first thing I want to do is center this circle. So I'm going to hold it with my left button, and I'm going to move it around. And as I move it, you can see these dotted lines. And whenever they intersect, that means that the circle is centered vertically and horizontally, which is what we want. I'm going to click on this text, and if you notice right here, there's a square that has dotted lines there and another one here. The inside square has the formatting bar that controls the text. The outside square has the formatting bar that controls the color of the circle. So we're going to click in between the two so that we can change the color of the circle. We're going to click right here on this turquoisey color, this circle, and I don't want to use one of those standard colors. I want to pick one with the color wheel. So if I click on that plus sign, the color wheel comes up. I'm going to click on this little circle in the middle. I'm going to hold it down with my left button and I'm going to move it around. I want to use a bright purple color. That color looks good to me, so I let go with my left button. I click outside of the image to deselect it. Now I'm going to click on the text. I want to change the color of the text and what the text says. I'm going to leave this font because I like it, Berkshire Swash. But if you click on this down arrow, you can see all of the different fonts that are available. If you go back up here to the Berkshire, you can see that this is the one that's selected. It's got the check mark. So we're just going to click on that. We're going to leave the size. We are going to change the color. So I'm going to click on the circle. I want to change it to white. Then I'm going to click outside of the box to deselect that color formatting bar. I'm going to click on text again, and now I'm going to change the wording. I just selected text, and now I'm going to change it to say Happy Friday. I'm going to click outside of the circle, or outside of the text, the graphic, and now we are done with our graphic. And if you look over here on this Canva bar, it says your design has automatically been saved, and now we're going to download it. You can choose to do this link, allow people to edit the link, choose to publish as an image, or choose to publish as a PDF. We're going to choose to publish as an image. And since we didn't choose any of the items that Canva charges for, then our graphic is free. So we're just waiting for it to load. Now the image is ready, and it's already downloaded it to my download folder. So I'm just going to click on that little square right there, and now I can see my image. And now you can see just how easy it is to create a graphic using Canva. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions or comments, head on over to my website, www.rocksteadyresolutions.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.